what did you kind of expect coming into this year? What were you thinking coming this year when Coach pretty much said, hey, you're going to do something different? I mean, how did you react to that?
I mean, I really had no reaction to it, no particular way. I was just like, I do, get on the floor and play, and that's what I've done. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was just like, well, I'm just gonna find, what it takes, to get on the floor. That's all my whole concern was, and help the team win. And that's all I've ever wanted. So for me, it really is just, I wouldn't say change up a whole lot. I just kind of had a different focus and a different mindset in entering each game and each practice, and what I could do to get myself better, and what I could do just to help get a winning mentality going, so we can not only help these guys now, but on the years down the road for them.
How did you kind of broach this thing to him? Was there like a you get called in the office, hey, look, Jeremiah, you're not shooting this year? Like, how did this?
Oh, I mean, not really. I mean, really, no. It was just kind of like. I guess it was the office, I guess everybody gets pulled in the office, it's just how college basketball is. But, I mean, for me, it's nothing no one person could tell me that's going to stop me from playing my game. I mean, that's just the facts. I'm just going to go out there and play, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you don't like the way I'm playing, then you're going to sit me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I feel like if it's conducive to winning, then you're going to play me. You know what I'm saying? That's how my whole mindset was. I'm just going to, make whoever it is play me, because I'm going to make sure that the team is winning on the court, at least giving them the best opportunity to win. So that's how my mindset was, give the team on the court the best opportunity to win.
What's this like for you emotionally, I guess, when you're coming up to the end of this? And
man, I've been in college a while, man, so for me it's just, just kind of look back on the journey, man, just everything I've learned, Georgetown and here, and really just taking away the whole experience. I've grown so much as a person, and matured as a man, and just, gone through a lot of hardships, but, I think for me it's going to be really key for me going into the future. I think it's going to help me a lot, when, through workouts and through just, whatever else I'm going to be facing, you never know what life's going to throw at you, man. So I feel like I'll be more prepared for it than I ever would have been.
Once the season ends, what's like the next step for you?
Season ends, sit down with my father, wherever he's at, out on the road, Boston, whatever. Talk to him, kind of kick it with him for a few days, kind of lay out a plan for my future with basketball moving forward. I know he's got a lot of interest, thrown at him for me, with other people. So that's positive, and really just kind of assessing, what I want to do. Obviously I'm gonna move forward with basketball, but I got this music thing going, and little side projects I've been doing with clothing and stuff, man. So it's really just, I'm ready, man. I'm excited to kind of, move forward.
We heard you talking to Ryan about that. I guess lay it out for us. What is all this stuff, all this music?
Oh, man, well,
what all do you got kicking?
Well, pretty much like, I'm over in the Jacobs School doing all my classes, you know what I'm saying, music school, and I just got, a lot of projects, with like a lot of local artists in Florida, and, I just got kind of signed up for the exclusive website where they send like your beats to certain artists like Rick Ross and Kanye, and I've been in touch with a few of the major corporations like Interscope and Warner Brothers and Maybach Music. So really it's just like kind of negotiations and talks, but if my music gets picked up, then you're going to see me on BET, like, doing whatever I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be wilding, but it's looking good. So, I'm definitely progressing with that, and this is the most, this is the biggest stride and progress I've made with this since I've been doing it. I've been doing it for a few years now, but this is, like, starting to come full circle now for me.
So it's like production stuff, I guess?
Production,
like
yeah.
Saying, like
kind of like what Timberland does. Exactly what Timberland does. Makes the music, makes the beats, and the music videos, and, that's what I do. So.
How'd you get started on that? How'd you get even connected?
With two people, my best friend Philip Batten, who will be here Thursday night, he had this little program called Fruity Loops, like back in high school, and it's like a little simple beat making machine program, and a lot of artists, a lot of producers use it, but I kind of got on, I got hooked on it, and then Grant Hill, man, he got real into it. I was hurt with the Magic. He said music was his outlet, and he started making beats and producing. He got real good. He's real good with it. And he kind of put me on a few programs and taught me a few things. So, those two definitely influenced it. I've just been running with it ever since.
How are you going to look back at what you've brought here? What do you feel like you've brought to this program?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've brought probably a few things. I mean, just really just hopefully my toughness and just my will to try and win each and every game. Bringing a certain mindset defensively. Even with playmaking, offensively. I just, I don't know. I guess I just look at it like, I hope my teammates enjoy me as much as I enjoyed them. And I think they did. It's been a great experience, and that's probably I definitely miss that the most. Just having fun with my friends and my teammates, and just on the court, off the court, just we do a lot of goofy stuff, and we're just kids, man. So it's definitely been a lot of fun.
You said you've been in school a long time. Does it feel like it's been a long time, or has it flown by?
Both. I mean, there's some days like, damn, I've been here for a while, but there's other days like, man, it's going by real fast, So I mean, it just kind of depends what day you catch me on. But I mean, it's definitely been, it's been fast, man, for the most part. You just feel like I just got here, really. You know what I'm saying? But I'm already 3 years in, but it's been good.
What's it been like just to kind of see the program from, I guess, the view you've seen it? I mean, you came in after, when Tom came in after everything went down with Kelvin, and obviously been 3 years with this. A time when this program's really trying to build back up. I mean, what's it just been like just to be a part of the program and the role you've been in it?
Well, I think the biggest thing I've seen is it actually build. I mean, when you came here, it was, kind of a tough spot, and to see just everybody try and do what they can to build it back up, from coaches, players, even the managers. I mean, a lot of people don't talk about the little in between people that are here. I mean, JD. I mean, just everybody's trying their best to get Indiana where it's going to be, and I think that's the most important thing. And that's what I've seen the most. Is just everybody's effort. I mean, from Beth, just McElroy, front desk people. I mean, people coming in and out each and every day. And I know it's tough. It's a daily grind, but people who love Indiana, are committed to it, and I think that's been a blessing.
As far as going professionally, I mean, how far are you willing to go with it? Basically, are you down for going overseas and everything else? I mean, like, what's kind of
overseas if it's right, man. One of my best friends, Nick Calais, is over in Greece, and he got a good deal going on there. So does his brother Pat, and my boy James Dews from Miami was over in Turkey, and I got a whole bunch of boys over there. It's got to be the right situation, man. But I'm real optimistic about what's going to be happening in the next few months, man. I got some, I don't want to say inside information, but I'm definitely looking forward to these workouts and the teams I'm going to be trying out for. It's going to be a good fit for me. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people. I told you, I have an NBA mentality. That's all I've ever had. You know what I'm saying? College has been the biggest adjustment for me. It's been hard for me to deal with.
Right.
I mean, I understand the NBA better than I do college. It's just what it is, man. And a lot of people think, they're getting drafted, they're going to be that superstar, all-star. I mean, it's maybe 2 or 3 that ever pan out like that. You got to be a role player. You got to do what you got to do to help the team win. And I think I know that better than anybody, So I'm going to be ready to go.
Well, it'll be cool to see his whole family. We haven't got to see them come in as much, so it'll be cool to be able to see him and be around his family. Obviously, being from Florida, it'll be cool for him to have somebody who's close by. A lot of his friends will be here and stuff, so I'm excited to meet a lot of them and stuff. Just where Jeremiah comes from and his background and all that. We know a ton about him from what he said. We've met a lot of his friends, so it'll be cool.
How have you seen him progress as a player, since he's come to IU?
Unbelievable. I mean, I think the one person on this team who's done the most as a player is him for 1 year from last year to this year. Just from this pure fact that he completely bought into his role. He didn't come in here and shoot 20 shots or anything like that, but he said, I'm going to do whatever I have to help the team, and he was by far the biggest team player in my mind on this team this year. He just said, if I have to guard people, I'll guard people. If you want me to do whatever, set screens, I'll do that, and he's completely bought into it.
What was it like for him to adjust to that? I mean, how much did kind of his role, I guess, or his opinion of himself have to change for him to go from what he was last year to what he is this year?
You think it'd be a lot, but it really wasn't. He came in one day and decided he was going to do whatever he had to do for us to win, and he came in here and just whatever coach told him to do, he did, and he's done it consistently all season. He doesn't go in to take crazy shots or do anything stupid. He just goes in there to play for us and the rest of his teammates because he wanted to go out like that for us, and he wanted to go out like that for himself as a senior.
What makes him good at what he does?
How hard he goes. Coach Buckley talks a lot about how he never stops, especially on defense. If he gets screened, if he gets hit, if he gets knocked down, it's always get right back up and get right back into it. He never stops.
and find yourself suddenly a much bigger NBA fan than you were when you started?
I
covering the
am
game?
actually, yeah. He's got me a lot more into the Celtics. My dad was a big Bird fan when he was a kid, so I watched the Celtics. But with him, it's nonstop with the Celtics.
Yeah.
So it's fun, kind of getting to see it from his perspective and his dad's perspective. He tells us a lot about the stuff that is going on within the team, and so it's kind of cool to get close to a team in that way that I never had been able to do before.
For somebody who wants to be a coach eventually sometime, just being able to have that connection to an NBA coach, how does that help you?
It helps me a lot just to hear from what his dad thinks from game to game. We'll watch games together, and then he'll talk to his phone and say, my dad said this and this and this, and kind of see it from the way he sees it. And college coaching and NBA coaches is a completely different deal, so it's cool to see how the NBA coaches think and the things they should do on a day-to-day basis.
What's he like just as a roommate?
As a roommate, it's amazing. I mean, we all him and V get along real well. So it was a perfect fit for his senior year, and we had a nice place, and we're excited just to kind of be able to chill for the rest of the year.
Does he talk as much when he's at home as he does here? Or like
He talks a ton at home. I try to get him to stop. We're big movie buffs, so we watch a ton of movies together, and really me and him, we just will sit down and talk about movies and Batman and just geek stuff for like hours.